G'day Internet, welcome to Stick Ninjas, DevLog episode 17. My name is Andrew Russell. First of all, a little bit of news. Microsoft have renewed my MVP award for another year, so there's the nice box that it came in. If you can't read that, it says Microsoft Most Valuable Professional Award 2012. And basically Microsoft hand these out to people who help other people with Microsoft technology. So I do a lot of work with XNA. Stick Ninjas is written in XNA. And I answer a lot of questions about XNA on Stack Overflow and gamedev.stackexchange.com. And so Microsoft has sent me this basically to say thank you for that. So thanks Microsoft, that's pretty cool. The next bit of news is that I now have a forum available for Stick Ninjas. It is at forum.stickninjas.com, and you can visit that and talk about Stick Ninjas. It's brand new, so I'm the only one there at the moment. But if you're keen on Stick Ninjas, you should go there and say hi. Basically, I've decided that a forum is a good idea for this game because it's multiplayer and also because it's a moddable, or will be a moddable PC game. So there'll be at very least a level editor, and so I want somewhere where people can, talk about that. So yeah, very small forum at the moment, but hopefully it will sort of build up as time goes on, so that's cool. Now the game itself, I've been working on something that I've called slow prediction. So it's kind of like the regular prediction that I'm using for the player movement. So when the player moves in a particular direction, presses a movement key, the client will react instantly to that movement key and predict what the server is going to do, which is why it's called prediction. And so the controls are responsive. Slow prediction is something I've developed for handling projectiles. And the idea behind that is that the projectile spawning is predicted on the client that spawns a projectile, but it runs at a slower time scale so that eventually the server will catch up to it. And so the client that's firing the projectile will see the projectile fire immediately they hit the button, but eventually they will see the result at exactly the same time that the server happens. So it basically shifts from client time to server time. And there's a more detailed explanation of how this works in the blog post and the video for DevLog 16. So if you haven't seen that, you might want to go and have a look if you want to know some more details. But I'll show you how it works. So you see I have two clients here, clients A and B, and they're both running 500 millisecond pings, so they're the same distance away from the server. Client A is in control, and if I fire a grenade on client A, you'll notice that it spawns immediately on client A. It'll then spawn a few moments later on the server, and then a few moments later still on client B. And on client A, the grenade is sort of running slower than it normally would until the until it catches up to server time, which is what is being displayed on client B. And so the upshot of this is that eventually the grenades will land in the same position on both clients. And so this will be important for gameplay later on. So the other thing I've been working on is getting multiple player objects working. Up until now, a few bits of code, particularly the interface stuff, has made the assumption that there's just one stick man running around. So I fixed this all up, and now the game can support many stick players. I'm still running on a virtual network, so to allow for control of multiple players, I've added support for Xbox controllers, so these guys. And so now, as you can see, I've got two stick men running back and forth in the same game world, each controlled by a different client. So that's just another step on the way to actually making this network game run on a real network, which sort of shows us slowly getting closer to being at a point where I can finally release it. So again, that's everything for this week. Go to stickninjas.com and you can sign up to get a notification when Stick Ninjas is available for playable pre-order. And also there's a link there that will take you to the Stick Ninjas forums now. So yeah, go there and say hi. And if you'd like more development news, you can subscribe to my blog at andrewrussell.net, or you can follow me on Twitter at _AndrewRussell. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.